being gifted isn't just about being good at something, but it is being passionate about something you believe in, as well as believing in yourself. Learning this and having this mindset made me achieve goals that I didn't think were possible last year. And after seeing myself do so well this year, I became more confident. And feeling gifted in my own way made coming to school more enjoyable, and I have Mr. T to thank for that.
It's a lie, I have her to thank for that. So just before I start, my name is Derek Tangredi. I teach grade 8 and do some consulting on the side in London, Ontario with Thames Valley District School Board. I'm really happy to be here today, so thank you very much for having me. Here we go, we're gonna try something a little different in just a sec. 15 seconds. Feels like I got more time. All right. I believe in dreams, they're important to me. It's more than content, more than 4 C's. Don't speak it, show them the power they have by believing in all so they know that they're rad. Students are bound by nothing when they believe and inspire. Who knows, these kids may create their own empire. Why not treat everyone like they're gifted, you see? Imagine what the world likes, not just for you, but for me. STEAM in making excites and creates, but as a teacher, your superpower is to motivate. Enough of the rhymes because I've got no more time, but let me tell you something surreal and sublime. The girl in the video is so special to me, one student of the year, all thanks to STEAM. Priscilla is special and one of a kind, but there's another version of the story that changes with time. Imagine now she wasn't exposed to STEAM, no differentiated instruction, choice boards, building, making, just routine. This is sad and often true, but the good news is, there's you. All right, so one of the most powerful things I actually did this year was I actually sat down with every single student and I actually told them why they are gifted, face-to-face in video, and I sent it to their parents and gave them to them at the end of the year. And imagine the self-confidence from a kid believing he's a level 1 and instilling them to feel like they're a level 4. I had him come up to me in tears just at the end, just thanking me for this and making sure that giftedness isn't an aptitude, it's a mindset for what they believe in and want to achieve. And so I always tell them, show me, don't tell me. So I want to show them I care, and I'm still working on this, but that's my growth and where I want to go and the direction that I want to go going forward. The other day, I took my son out to the park and there he is climbing and I just was so mesmerized and just said, you are the best guy ever. Why do you want to climb this slide? And the reason is he doesn't want to think conventionally. He thinks outside the box first. And I just love and implore that, and that's more what I want to do. I want to be more like him. I don't want him to be like me. And when we're talking about giftedness, if we took Stephen Hawking and we took Albert Einstein and all Steve Jobs and we evaluated their level of giftedness on their ability to paint a picture, would they come up gifted? It's a measuring stick and the tool. But again, an aptitude. So Seymour Papert had it right and said, how can I transfer more agency to the learner? So if I wanted to teach all of you guys how to play baseball today, I probably wouldn't give you a list of definitions of what they all are. I'd have you actually play baseball, which is student-led. Okay, so the reason I wanted to be a teacher is for this one guy. He came in, he was a supply teacher one day, he was very loved in our school, and I remember it, he handed out these worksheets and the kid beside me just said, don't give them to me, I'm a screw-up. Ask anyone. And I'll never forget what he did. He leaned in, grabbed his shirt, and said, the problem is, I don't care who said that, whether it be your parents, a teacher, anything, you hear it enough, you start believing it. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Well, the cool story about that is that kid actually is retired now because he started his own .com company and made millions by the time he was 30. So I think it went pretty well for them. And yeah, I can't pinpoint that to that exact moment, but it sure as heck didn't hurt. So my big thing is that every single student's path is different and every maker's path is different. So all of us bring different skills and a diversification of tools, and that's what's important for me as we move forward. All right, I think I got one more. What do I got? Oh yeah, I actually love this by Dave Burgess, just saying create experiences, not lessons. And I kind of try to shape my classroom after this experience as we go forward. And I just noticed that my students just love it even more, where we're trying to create a culture of kicking the door to get in, not trying to kick the door to get out. And I put this sign up at the door that learning doesn't stop at the classroom door, and that we can be whatever we want to be when you instill those beliefs for your students. All right, so I have one last little rhyme. Here we go. Okay, so I know that I've reached the end. Let's rhyme one more time. I mean, who doesn't like a rhyming couplet? I think they're just fine. Gifted can mean anything you please. Just please don't forget STEAM in making you see. Anyone can be gifted. Of course, it's a mindset, a belief, a dream. No matter what people say or do, remember one thing. Can't doesn't exist, and believing is free.